Hello, this is Manoj Dahake attending the AICT sponsored 2 week faculty development program on innovations in ICT enabled teaching learning, a step towards digital India. The topic in last section we had discussed about the IC engine combustion. The products of IC engine combustion is the IC engine emissions, and we have to control it because nowadays we are discussing a lot about the emissions and its control technology. The automobile sector is facing the threat due to the higher amount of emissions as well as its stringent emission norms and its control technology. Now, these emissions lead to the air pollution, which is nothing but simply the of introduction of particles of material that causes the harm and discomfort to the human being and causes the damage to the environment. Now, the basic sources of these air pollutants is the factories, thermoelectric power plant, automobiles, static oil, petrol, diesel engines, just like generators, aircraft, ships, and train engines. Now, the major emissions produced by these engines is unburnt hydrocarbons, which is formed due to the rich mixture of the air fuel. Then carbon monoxide, which is not enough, which is formed due to the insufficient O2 to form the CO2. Then nitrogen oxides, which is formed due to the excess O2 and the high combustion temperature, that is 1100 degrees Celsius, and the solid particles, which is nothing but simply the carbon particles as a black smoke or the soot. Now, these major pollutants is having very um, is having the very ill effects on the human being. Now, one this carbon monoxide causes the headache, nausea, and the breathing problems. These hydrocarbons causes the irritation in the respiratory system. This soot leads, which is generated by the diesel engine, and which leads to the lung cancer, and the oxides of nitrogen, which is formed at higher temperature, which may damage our lung tissues. These are the various ill effects which are being produced by which affects our human being. Now there are basically two approaches of reducing the emissions. Reducing the emissions. One is change and modification of the design or fuel technology. That is by reducing the compression ratio, combustion chamber design, wall timings, and the spray nozzles, etc. And secondly, we can reduce these emissions with the help of after treatment devices. That is conversion of the pollutants to unharmful substances by fitting special devices in the engine. Now this basic some now the basic pollution control system which we are using in our automobiles nowadays is catalytic converter, which may be of two-way and three-way catalytic converter, exhaust gas recirculation, which is used to reduce the NOx and the particulate trap systems, and the fuel evaporative control systems. Thank you.